Yo, shout out to the motherfucking real, man. Little fucking Flip.
What's
You
up,
know,
my guy?
how you doing, man? You still go by Lil because you ain't Lil no more, man.
Man, it was little because I'm the youngest in the screwed up clique.
Mm.
So
Talk,
I'm still the youngest, but you know,
talk about the screwed up click because I didn't explore that option, and I'm an unknown. You know what I'm saying? I know it's a connection because anything in you, that's what I try to connect to. But talk about that because you started really, really young. Shout out to the real. Flip is here. The freestyle king, and I can't wait to talk about freestyle because freestyle is so popular right now. So I
yeah,
can't get into that. But talk about DJ Screw real quick because he's such an important fact in the history of Houston and things that he did. And talk about that real quick. And calm
yeah. I'm
down. We never calm down. Yeah.
yeah, man. DJ Screw, man, was a mentor, and he's still mentoring me from heaven. And being on the DJ Screw tape was like it made you like the shit in the streets. Like people really, it solidified you. It was that cosign, like like the equivalent to being on a DJ Clue or a Funk Flex or a DJ K Slate tape. You know what I'm saying? The equivalent to being on a Smack DVD. You know what I'm saying? Like those type of things. Or the, what's the company from Philly, man, that Reed Dollars was on? Too Real for TV, two whichever the stuff that Reed Dollars started on in Philly that was on the DVDs. We used to have them. But
Mm.
yeah, now Screw, man, he had a band of brothers, man. The Flips, Kikis, the Zeros, Pokies, Hawks, Moes, Pat, a long list of rappers and singers, and he allowed us to use his platform. And we formed a screwed up clique, man, and we was able to feed our families and travel around the world, man. And I'm still keeping DJ Screw name alive.
But you are going hard. So who was in the screwed up clique?
Oh yeah, I named some. It's Kiki, Pat, Hawk, Zero. Man, it's a long list. The Botany Boys, Mo, Fat, Pat, Mafio. Man, it's so many of us, bro. It's an unlimited amount of members that's in the screwed up clique, man.
Do you still
Yeah,
do you still bond? Do you still rap with them? Do you still hang with them? Do you still turn up with them? Do you still confide in those people?
yeah, man. I got different relationships with all of them, man. Even they kids, man, like Big Hawk. I was with his kids the other day. See, a lot of people they didn't know I'm one of the part owners of Exotic Pop, and so with the sodas, we got a legend.
Pop.
What you say?
Shout out to
Shout
Exotic.
out to him already.
All that. I do all that. We'll get
Thank you, man. So with that, we got a DJ Screw drink. A portion of that goes to feeding his family. We got a Big Mo drink. A portion of that goes to feeding his family as well as the third ward community where he grew up. I got my own drink. It helps Cloverland. Kiki got his own drink. So we feeding a lot of the fallen soldiers who are in the screwed up clique who not here families while they gone. You know what I mean? Like we do a lot of stuff for the community with Exotic Pop, man. So, but yeah, nah, we cool, man. Me and Ro, me and Kiki, man, me and C, D-Red, we talk it all different times, man. Los, it's
always
it's a brother, it's a
Exotic
brotherhood.
Pop. And I read somewhere, what I'm saying, I'm charged up right now. What I'm saying, Lil Flip. And you're gonna learn some of my story here too, because this is what I do here. What I'm saying? This is just a conversation, fam. And I'm happy you here. So Exotic Pop, what I'm saying? Is you and T.I. in cahoots or y'all just doing business with the same people?
Yeah, man, the dope part about that, bro, we got a lot of artists that we do like collabs with. But nah, he's not an owner. We did a collab soda with him, a peach drink. We did a collab with NBA YoungBoy. We did a collab with Drake Dad. We did a collab with Rob Kardashian. We did one with Pooh Shiesty. Hey, free Pooh Shiesty, man.
Free
But
Pooh, all the real niggas. Free
yeah. But
niggas.
that's what we do. We're able to, link up with certain artists, bro, and give them their own drinks, man. And Sauce Walker, he got his own water. Um, Vanessa Gillian, the soldier that died or whatever, man, from H-Town, she has her own water. So we got vitamins coming for the kids, like healthy stuff, man. Man, we diversifying the portfolio, man, just to let the rollie glow, man.
And man, listen, and that's the beautiful thing I want people to know, because a lot of times people forget about people, and you started so young. Like you should be like you started 13, 14, maybe younger than that. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't even know you went back that far until I started, digging.
Yeah.
And I want you to talk about the Houston rap scene back then and everything that, from then to now, and what's going on now with you guys. Because you guys, I should be a movie on everything that happened out there. You guys, it's only a select few that get that recognition, man. So I want you to talk about the scene then and the scene now.
Man, well, the difference between me and most artists, I was born in it, not sworn in it. In my family, if you born in my family, you doing music. So my whole family do music, you know what I'm saying? Terry Ellis with In Vogue, Charlie Wilson, like I got family members, cousins, aunts that's already big. So as a kid, I'm already in arenas. As a kid, I'm taking etiquette classes and learning Spanish and English and learning how to paint, learning how to direct, like all these different things. So, man, I've been doing music all my life. I play the piano, I play the drums, I'm learning the guitar right now. And I started off like talent shows, rapping on other people's beats, freestyle. I used to battle rap. Down here in Texas, we battle off the top of the head. You know what I'm saying? Like
I mean, a
straight
lot
off the top.
Battle like that. We need to make that
Yeah.
popular.
Well, I got my own battle league, man. Lil Flip Rap Battle League. I'm finna bring it back. But right now, I'm working. I'm doing a lot of. I am. I probably in like 6 months. 6 months. So I started out battle rapping, winning all the talent shows, the prizes, the Freestyle King plaques, trophies, medals, everything you could win, bro. I'm battling at skating rinks. I'm talking about showing up to people hood. They think they, putting their money. Oh man, we got $1,000 on our guy, man. We got like I was undefeated, man. Like this is what I do. So that's why I love the battle rapping. I do a lot of work with Smack. I go to a lot of the URL events and flip the coin.
I checked it out, and
yeah.
I got a groovy question because I ain't looked this up. Because being that y'all scene is so busy, and I know that y'all might be mingled. I know. When you rap, you mingle, you spitting ciphers. Have you ever, with some of the legends out of there, have you ever got busy with any of them?
With who?
All of them. Did you ever get busy with some of the legends out of the hometown?
Like as far as like ciphers and rapping and stuff like that.
Count that cipher. They don't want to count that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. They don't want to count that way. And did you
ever
get busy with people in ciphers like that? Did you ever?
Oh yeah, definitely, man. I recall, man, one day me and Big Hawk and Pokey, man, we was at his house, man, and like they threw on some beats, man, and we was freestyling. Like we'll probably say 2 bars, 4 bars, and the next person to go, and then we get to the point where we saying one line, and it was like they was double teaming. They was trying to double team me, bro, and I was getting with them like on some like. And after we got done, they gave me my card, like, nah, bro, you a problem, so yeah, man, we've had plenty freestyle sessions, me and Zero, like man, we just be having fun with it. That's the difference, man. I love music, you know what I mean? I'm blessed to get paid and make money from music, but I love music. I would still do music if I wasn't making no money from it.
And that's something I didn't know. I didn't know anything. I knew that you was battling, but I didn't know the extensive history until now. Shout out to Flip. He sold 23 million records, man. That shit is huge. I didn't even know you sold that many fucking records, man. That is brilliant, man. And you've been all over the world. You toured over the world. So tell me about the Sucker Free situation.
Yeah, well, Sucker Free was a entertainment company at first, and one of my dad's childhood friends, Hump, I knew him from the neighborhood, and I was like, man, let's partner up. We partnered up. So I'm like, let's turn it into a record label. So we turned it to a record label where we both became the CEOs. And that's when I started putting out like my official stuff. But prior to that, I was putting out like cassette tapes and vinyl and different things on my own to get my name out there. And then we partnered up. We did Sucker Free. I had a group called HSC, Hustler Stacking Ends, which I had formed in middle school, but we went by another name. Like we used to call ourselves Two Crunk, but the members kind of like shifted. Like, you know, by the time we got to being at Sucker Free, you know, it was different members. But we put out the HSC album. Everybody wanted my album, my Leprechaun album, but I wanted to throw my group album out because that's how we was rocking in high school, winning talent shows at Worthing and all that. So we threw that out, and we toured. We made some money. You know, it did actually great. But the thing was, it was like 8 people on the label. It wasn't enough money to support 8 people, right? So I went back to the drawing board, you know, still in the streets hustling. Rest in peace to my guy Taz. You know, half of the Leprechaun album I wrote, half I freestyled. And
I want to talk about that.
Yeah.
How does
So
that?
we dropped that. So we dropped the Leprechaun and it did well. But what was your question?
The freestyle, how does it work? How do you do your thing? What's your process?
My process it's not
I
one.
Freestyle history, but I really want to know, did you freestyle your albums? Because guys like that,
Of course.
Rap. They get in the mood, they can rap and do anything.
Right.
I'm a kid. I'm not a rapper like you, but as a kid I did it. So I know that I've been around people that love rap, and when they're nice like that, they can do anything. And you're one of them guys that can do anything. And I just wanted to know your process, man, because you started out so young. And I want to get to that because you should be mentioned with some of the young, but you're not. And I want to know that, how do people treat you different being that you started young? But get to the rap.
Man. The freestyle, I don't really have a process. Like, I started off rapping on other people's beats. I look at it like this, man. I got a lot of mixtapes, probably good 10,000 mixtapes I probably didn't drop. But what I learned, like me rapping on all these different beats, fast beats, slow beats, East Coast, West Coast, that's like exercise for me. That's why I'm able to get on a track with somebody like David Banner and be on some Like a Pimp shit, but then on the flip side, pun intended, I can get on a record with Cameron and Jim Jones. You know what I mean? I could get on a record with 50. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter who or what type of style you put me on. You know what I'm saying? Sunshine, Game Over, Baller Baby with Chingy, Riding Spinners, Naughty Girl with Beyonce. I'm on the Blade Trinity soundtrack. I'm on Too Fast and Furious soundtrack. I'm on Ludacris Chicken and Beer. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got records I'm on Young Buck album. I'm on so much stuff, man. And
that's that. I already know this is why I'm here. This is a legend, man. That's what I'm saying. I don't think people know the impact, because I'm from a small town, fresh off a nigga's ass. But listen, your freestyle is, you know what I'm saying? Freestyle is big now.
Correct.
So I want to know, what do you think about, you know, coming in, getting busy with all these freestyle competition, big bags being passed out? You can do work too. Like you know what I'm saying? I was in jail when you came out.
Already.
So I know you through publications in music, you know what I'm saying? And through my experience in and out of prison. So story more, I know the music. So that's why I say he sold 23 million records. This is such a challenge for me to talk to somebody that started from the ground and sold 23 million records. There be people fronting on here that they even sell 23 million records. And people don't even know that you sold 23 million records. So, and you're a freestyle guy, you're a rap guy, you're a hip hop guy. So with all this shit going on, what do you think about it? New York, all around the world, not just not where you from, everywhere.
Right. Now I love it. One person that I think is dope that I know for a fact freestyled a lot of his music, like rest in peace to Juice World. Yeah, he used to, freestyle. Yeah, man. But now I love it. I think it's dope, man. Like I'm cool with all the battle rappers, dog. Like when I be at these events, man, I'm cool with K Shine. I'm cool with Hollow the Dunn. I'm cool with Reed Dollars and Tay Rock and Murder Mook. Just everybody, bro. Chess. All these guys. Lou Castro, I met him and we talked. He gave me a shout out at the battle. And I talked to him for a little bit, like, yeah, man, I used to battle out, but we freestyle. And Luke Castro was like, yeah, man. He said, I freestyle too, man. I said, oh yeah, so that means you a double-headed dragon like me. And we both started laughing because I'm a hell of a freestyler, but like at the same time, my pen is deadly as well. Like it don't really matter whether I write or whether I come from the heart on the top, you know. But I just I just do it how I do it, man. But the young cats, I never stop working with the young cats, man. So I love what they doing, man. They having fun, and
Feel
that's what
about
it's about.
that you lead, but do you want to? Do you feel like you need to jump in?
Like in battle.
Yeah, it's a lot of.
Nah, I don't feel I need to battle, man. I feel like I'm in my movie mode. I got my own podcast, The Truth Shall Set You Free. I'm filming my movie right now, King Life, and the soundtrack is coming. Then I got a comedy coming after that, and then I have the movie about my life coming after that. So the other day I was just in Little Rock for Master P's movie premiere. He got a movie coming out called Unknown. And I was out there, doing a lot of press, man. So I'm in movie mode, man. I'm cool on the battle, man. I let these young cats have that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the tech world now.
Go jump in
Say it again.
for the right amount of money. You do verses. I know you said you'll do
Yeah,
verses.
yeah, yeah. I did a record for Isaac Moore for his clothing line, and on the theme song, yeah, I say tell Swiss and Tim I need 3 mil for verses. I spit lyrical poetry in cursive. But yeah, like yeah, it gotta be a bad like that for me to do it. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, I'm cool. But I'm cool on the battle, man. I let these young cats have that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the tech world now.
Go jump in
Say it again.
for the right amount of money. You do verses. I know you said you'll do
Yeah,
verses.
yeah, yeah. As far as like battling and trying to talk about somebody, you got to get real disrespectful when you battling.
It's
Like,
really bad now. The young cats are bad now.
yeah, man. So I let them have it. I just sit back and watch on some executive shit, man.
I feel you. I feel you. But anybody that can rap hours and hours straight, but on a dime, you know what I'm saying? This money in that shit. For real. Shout out to you. Let's keep going. So, did you ever battle some of the? I asked this again, man. But I really want to know. You got Mike
Mm.
Jones, you got Slim Doug, you got Paul Wall, and you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? You got you. You got. Did you ever? Nobody ever You ever battle some of these guys behind closed
Now
doors?
we never battled, man. We all just did freestyle. See down here, man. The reason why we made a lot of money is we actually stick together. Like at least 99% of the rappers in Houston get along. You know what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
that's a high ratio. And a lot of people matured, and it's a competition thing. Everybody want to be the best. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, nah, we never battle, man. We just get bread together, man. We throw each other alley hoops. Hey, Slim, somebody want to book you? Hey, Mike, hey, we throw each other bags, man, and we
But that
salute each.
y'all all cool then. Y'all still cool.
Yeah, yeah, we on some grown man shit, man.
Seen that. I never seen that ever in life.
Yeah.
So it's good to see you do that. It's good to see you say that. So what's up with the book, man? Because I need to learn about the industry because I'm touching about. And you wrote tips, and you did it. Like you did so much, and I want to get into
Right,
that forever. But I want to tap into a little bit about everything, man, because I'm really into the story. And one thing about my story is I try to talk about the journey. It's not about the hip hop. I want to know
right,
who came up with that shit, but it's not just about the lyrics. It's about the person. How did you do it? How did you come up with it? What did you do? What was you thinking? How did you feel at that time? That's what I want to know because I
right.
want the person behind the beautiful magic that you made. So talk about that.
Well, the book is called "Don't Let the Music Industry Fool You." I'm about to actually re-release it. I got a cartoon that go with it too.
How
Um,
that cartoon
yeah,
with
yeah, I ain't put it out yet. I ain't put the cartoon out yet, but I'm about to put it out probably in like 6 months. But getting in the industry, like I told you, my family, they all in the industry, so I knew a lot of stuff prior, and then I always hung with older people, so I was 20 years advanced mentally than the people that was my age. So they told me to read this book, 48 Laws of Power. I read that. They told me to read a book called All You Need to Know About the Music Industry. I read that. And I learned a lot about the world and why certain people act like they act when it comes to business. And there's a lot of tactics. And then, I read books like The Art of War before this and other things like that. So um, I wanted to write a book that gave a person a guide to be in the industry with more dumbed down, straight to the point, a quick read, and I feel like my book is the straight to the point guide for you to be successful in the music industry, because a lot of people, when they don't get to where they want to be at, they always blame other people. See, the
That's
problem with a lot of grown-ups is accountability. Don't nobody want to be accountable for what they did. Like, if you fuck up, you just say you fuck up. I mean, it is what it is. And so, you
girl.
know,
Tell that to the women. Women can't say that.
I mean, it's some that can. You just got to find the right one, man.
Oh man, teach me about it. I want to know, because I don't
Understood.
know that shit.
But I just wanted to put out a book, man, to give people some game, man. That way they have a better chance, because a lot of times people, they take pride in just the materialistic stuff, like, like on some shit to the point where, man, as long as I got my Ferragamo belt on and some red bottoms and I'm smoking Zaza, I'm cool. That's all I need to do. But like, hey, but your album artwork look like, a third grader did it. You spending money on the wrong things. Like, you need to, record on a professional studio. People are so convinced to be a slave that they'll rather continue to pay for studio time. If you pay for studio time for a year, man, you pretty much done bought yourself a studio 4 times. You can go get your laptop 2,000, get you Pro Tools by 600. You can spend like 400. It's very simple to record. I mean, you just press space bar and use the mouse, click the red dot, on and off, mute. It's simple shit, man. So I
You
just
have
wanted to
that.
break.
You have
Say it
that
again.
background. You
Yeah,
have
yeah,
that back.
definitely.
You
And I want to be the person to give
everything.
other people the game so they can know.
But how do you do everything though? That shit is exhausting. How do you? I mean, is
Man,
it to know just to know that you won't get robbed, or I know you started so young, so you had to know everything. Like you do editing, you do video,
yep.
you got a podcast, you got business ventures, and I want you to just talk about all that shit you do, because I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to get on.
Man, I'm able to juggle a lot because we got 24 hours in a day. How many times you think a person get on their phone and get on Instagram or social media a day?
Hell yeah.
Probably, yeah. So, man, I'm not gonna spend all my time on social media, man. I be on some business shit. Like, I'm making plays, I'm doing things, man. My time is very valuable. What I know is very valuable. So at this point in my career, like, I'm only working with artists that's serious. They got their own money. They take it serious. They got great hearts and they willing to do. And I'm working with this new artist named Jay Bird.
Shout out to
He,
Jay.
he-
What are you
yeah,
about?
yeah,
What?
yeah. He from Haiti, man, by way of Jersey. And
Shout
he rap, sing, dope. His project almost done. We got a record called Legend Challenge on Flip Mayweather. Then I got this artist I'm working with, Change. He sing, rap, he dope. Shout out to my guy Blackface. We working with this guy named Ace and this guy named Big Crip. Like, it's a lot of things that I'm doing, man, giving back, man. So we about to unleash a lot of new music, man, quality videos, not just people standing in front of cars. Like, that's cool here and there, but like, I be on some storytelling shit, man. I come from the era where you had to have a complete body of work on your album. Records for the ladies, storytelling, street shit,
That's
then,
you
yeah,
got
so
it.
exactly.
That's what I feel. I'm old, but I don't know shit. You're right. You gotta have that. Nowadays, you don't have to have that. I'm from the days you go by, break the album cover down. I'm walking to get albums. Master P. I'm a
Yep.
fan of all those guys. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, you had to really focus on the people you love. And nowadays, shit is like 2 minutes. Like
No,
2 minutes.
definitely. And the people that come from that era, like, like, I surround myself with people in the game I give them, I learn shit from them too. Like Young Nuck, I got an artist named Young Nuck I work with from Minnesota. The Black Al Capone still working. Then one of the artists I work with out of Dallas named Crisco, he was like one of the, producers of the show Cheaters, and now he's spiraled into doing his own podcast and shit. Like he got his own blog. He be on TV every damn night, man, like getting a lot of views. So I'm proud of all the people that's around me, you know, that's branching out, doing other things, getting into this crypto shit, getting into this Dogecoin shit, you know, flipping money. I mean, I know it failed, but you know, a lot of my team, we got some money out there Dogecoin shit, man, before it, you know, it collapsed, man. So, you know, we working smart, not hard, my guy. Hey, man, say, man.
Shout out to the real. And you talk about the money, you talk about business, you talk about back in the day, you know, you told me a Jordan story, and you know, you got disappointed that, you know, one of your family members didn't want to buy it. You talk about that.
Yep.
That approach stands today. You still on your square?
Oh, I got to. I gotta be, man. Like I'm sitting in a $500,000 black badge, Rolls Royce Cullen, 2021.
Said that.
Yeah, this a half a million, man. I can't afford to be out here playing. Like, nah, we gotta get big bags. If you serious about your craft, and you know, I'm an execution. I'm gonna come in and do what I gotta do, what I'm paid to do, train the assassin, murder the beat, murder the stage, do the video, and then I'm gone. We don't have to spend 80 hours filming videos no more. Everything is microwave. You know what I'm saying? And I love it. I love that now we can get straight to it. I could do 4, 5, 6 videos a day, man. Like this is what I do, man. Just have your bag, dog. Treat people with respect. You know, don't always try to get a discount. When you go on Versace, you go pay that full price. They won't. Yeah. So don't come to me talking about, oh, this all I got, and then the next minute I see you throwing 2,000 in the club. Make your mind up. What's more important?
And I tell people all the time, like, you know what I'm saying? This shit is a reality podcast, and I tell people about everything I'm going through and I'm dealing with. And somebody's like, yo, listen, man, I'm nobody, man. You can't talk to these people for free. So you can't sit down at the table and get this knowledge for free. So everybody I interview has been a part of my story. Like I said, I've been in prison. This scene is important to me. So tell me about back then when your first album dropped, the Leprechaun movement,
Right.
and how that shit all came about, man, because I want to know.
Man, so this is the thing about the Leprechaun shit. I'm born March 3rd.
Shout out to Pisces.
Right. So I've been infatuated with leprechauns. My favorite cereal is Lucky Charms. I come from a neighborhood called Cloverland. You know what I mean? The movie Leprechaun, that's one of my favorite movies. Little leprechaun going around, you know, people trying to play with his gold. You know, he could give you good wishes, but if you play with the gold, you got to see the other side. So, you know, I've been infatuated with clovers and leprechauns and the Notre Dame fighting Irish. You know, hell, I'm born in March. St. Patrick's Day, we drinking green beer. So the whole leprechaun shit, that's how I was born, loving Lucky Charms, because I'm born in March. I thought it was great. And so I just did what I stayed true to me and did that. Put that out. I can do that. All that shit went crazy. We got the major deal for 22 million. And
Shout
after
out
that,
Million. I want to ask you. I think I'm gonna get that one day. So I want to know how you feel to have that type of. You went platinum a few times. You went gold. Like I said, 22 million sold, and you know you had a height. You know what I'm saying? You had to go through lows, aging, advancing. You know what I'm saying? Adapting to the new game. How did all that feel? How do you look back at all that?
Well,
Flip. So how you look back at that?
The great part about the way I look at life, I only feel like I have lows when I lose people, like family members and shit like that. See, my thing is this: success is what you feel it is. To the average person, success might be like, man, if I don't have $1 million, I don't feel like I'm successful. That's some people, but for me, this is how I look at it. I come from the street, so I'm a hustler too. So my logic is this: if I'm able to make more money than the average person, I'm doing great. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because it's people that talk all day and don't get paid for it. Somebody call me right now, hey, man, I need a verse. I'm independent. Okay, you independent, man? I'm going to need 6,500. You got a major deal? I'm going to need 12 bands. If they be on some shit like, man, I ain't got 6,500, I got 4. I got 4K. Okay, I'm going to give you 12 bars. But if I fuck with the record and you come to me real, you know what I'm saying? I might just do the record and be like, you know what, fuck it. You know what I mean? It's just all about the energy, man. I operate on energy, man. So selling them records, and then we come back with the "You Gotta Feel Me." And what a lot of people don't know, one of the main reasons I sold so many records is I got a lot of fans, but the other reason is when you drop a double album, it counts as two. So I'm
Double.
selling,
Yeah,
yeah, I'm selling.
a few did that. It's only I don't even know too many people that did that.
Yeah, well, I can tell you. You got the first person that made me think, man, I should do a double album. A-Ball, he put out a triple album. He put out his album Lost. That shit was 3 albums. He sold 1 million. He went triple platinum. And then, you know, you had Pac with All Eyes on Me. You had Biggie with Life After Death. You had Master P, I think he did a double. You know, so in my mind, I'm like, well, shit, I'm a hustler. I'm a numbers game guy. I do a double album. All I gotta sell is 250,000 and I'm gold. So that was my motto. And then hell, I really sold millions of records. So they count as two. And so then I'm number 1 and number 2. And then overseas, like in different countries, you don't have to sell the same amount of records to go platinum in other countries. Like over here it's millions, but some countries like 50 and 100,000.
I
Like
never knew.
it,
I never knew. I know there's different,
yeah,
but I never knew. I thought the names was the same equivalent. Shout out
yeah.
to something today. I never knew that.
Yep, Bone Thugs and Harmony, they did Art of War. Yeah, somebody just said that. So yeah, man, I'm just a hustler, man. I mean that's what I am. I'm a
And
hustler.
you see yourself like that because you've been in the game so long. Do you find, because, you know, you've been through a lot of different, you know, things that happen. You had gangster rap, you had pop rap, you had the South popping, and you still here. So do you feel like, you know what I'm saying, that you got to fit? I know you don't feel like that, but do you feel like
Hmm.
other people like try to put you through the songs they know? You know what I'm saying? Because if you got extensive amount of work. I couldn't even get
Right,
into that shit. I'm being honest with you. But
right,
yeah, I knew through, you know, the shit that I knew, the shit that you went
right,
platinum for, went gold for. And that's
right.
so I tell. So, but do you think that your shit, your work get overshadowed? You know what I'm saying?
I
Me,
don't because I know how to connect with my fans. I'm hand to hand with it. I'm the one that gave away millions of free mixtapes when everybody else was like, "Ah, you stupid, you tripping, sell them, sell them." Like, man, if you're a hustler, you got to give away samples, man, to get people hooked on your dope. You know, my music is my dope. So hey, here you go. I'm going to all these towns flooding.
oh, I'm trying to get into it. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just flooding it, bro. I'm just flooding the streets, man. So now I don't feel like it get overshadowed. I know my fan base, and I still collaborate with the new artists. Like it's a guy by the name of EJ Carter from St. Louis. He had a record called Propane. I loved the record. It was dope. Called him. I got on the remix. We went viral with it. The record is crazy. It's like on some young nigga shit. It got the fans love it when I perform it. It's an artist named EXO. I just put out Flip Mayweather. I've been supposed to work with EXO. We finally got the lock up. I got
Brother's
five
hard.
records. EXO hard. So Flex Mode, that video coming out October. I'm finna take over Street Flavor for like 2 weeks. Flex Mode coming, Black Badge Boy coming. I got videos that me and OG Run CD, like We Blow Endo, the video finna come out. Chicken Head, Gotta Stack Your Paper. With Big Shasta, I'm going back to my old albums and finna unlaunch. I'm finna launch a whole nuke on all these motherfuckers. Me and Busy Bone finna shoot We Ain't Scared video. We finna shoot the RIP DJ Screw. Yeah, he stay in Houston now. Like I'm finna, most artists they abandon they old albums. I'm going back to the motherfuckers and we finna just we finna go
Everybody,
crazy. We going crazy.
time now. I think it's time anyway. People need to hit some of that real shit. So give
Yeah.
me top 5. I want to know your Houston, your area top 5, and then I want
Okay.
your top 5, and I want to know
Okay.
some of the people you want to work, some of the
Okay.
things that you're doing, floor, everything
Okay.
that's now. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. My top 5. My Houston top 5, man. Houston top 5. See, you gotta always feel like you the greatest. Like it depends on like if
Yeah,
we talking about hold on right quick. It depends on if we talking about skills or if we talking about
skill,
overall.
skills.
Okay. Well, I feel like no, I feel like number one without the pen, the top freestyler is me in my city, period. In my state, period. In the world, period. You know, but like without the pen, you know what I'm saying? I'm cold with the pen. But I feel like the coldest nigga with the pen is goddamn Killer Leon and K Reno. You know, them niggas.
You know.
Yeah, them niggas, they punchline, you know, they be on a whole nother planet. I be on another planet too, but them niggas sometimes be like, damn, how you think of that, nigga? So, yeah, with the pen, you know what I'm saying, them niggas. But like overall, as far as top 5, nigga, greatest artists, dopest impact, blah, 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 like my top 5 from Houston would be like, it would be like, I gotta put Scarface number 1, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I'm a respectful guy, you know what I'm saying? Face would be no. Yeah, Face would be number 1, man. Come on, man. Number 2, man. I mean, I'm gonna have to take the number 2 spot, dog. You know what I'm saying? I've accomplished a lot. I've sold more records than anybody, and I murdered more.
Don't know you so great.
And not just the records. I murdered every feature you heard me on. I was on people's songs, and people only really fuck with my part. Not like no disrespect, but I'm saying I perform these records with some of the artists, and when my part comes on, bro, they screaming that shit at the top of their lungs. This is facts. You know, yeah. So I would say, Face, Flip. You got to put Slim in that bitch. You got to put Roe, and you got to put Kiki in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? That's how. If I'm going top 5, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's
top 5 of the area. So what's top 5? You're a freestyle
worldwide
songs. You do it all, man. So you got respect for everything because you grew up in hip hop, and it's crazy that I didn't even know you went so far. So how do you feel about period hip hop period?
Man, top five, man. You know, Jadakiss is my favorite rapper. You know what I'm saying? Him, Big L.
Shout out to L.
Yeah, man. Biggie. You know, let me see who else we got. We gotta go with Nas and Jay. You know what I'm saying? Up in that top 5, you know. Yeah, but Jada definitely number 1, you know what I'm saying, to me. Big L, like he's one of my favorites. He has some crazy punchlines. But Fab is up there as well, man. Fab done got even better, man. Niggas better leave Street Family Fab alone, Funeral Fab, man. That nigga be coming up with some shit.
Definitely up there. He's one of my favorite MC. Him and Jadakiss. Jadakiss is my top 5 though, and that was before verses. But we talk about verses. Who do you fit? Because I think that the last few verses they wasn't complimenting each other as far as style.
Mm-hmm.
Like who? Never mind, because people put you up against everybody. People put you up. Yeah, people just you know. But who do you feel you think you know what I'm saying you might want to destroy?
I don't pick the competition. It ain't
Element.
You know how. Yeah, I'm ready for whoever, but you know what I'm saying, the bag just gotta be right. I'm gonna need $3 million, man. I'm born March 3rd, nigga. My number 3. I like shit in 3s. Noah's Ark wanted 2s, nigga. I want 3s, nigga.
Shout out to the real. I think you gotta do it though. But even in, I think you should. I think you gotta do it. Would you? I mean, I heard this question before, but it's only for me because I ain't shit. So, would you go with verses with Ti? I already heard this. I have to ask you. I'm trying to stay away from it, but
if they come with $3 million, man, I better, nigga, whoever, nigga. It don't matter who it is. You know what I'm saying?
You should, but I think that is matching. I went back. I did the chart, and I'm gonna do the chart tomorrow on my page. It matches up. It's not that. It's just really people don't even know. And I want to know, how do you feel about? Do you feel like the T.I. battle? Do you think that changed hip hop, or do you think that it changed? You know what I'm saying? Do you think that you won that battle?
Do I think I won the battle? This is what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna say how I feel on it, only because me and him sat down and we had a conversation where I ain't gonna say nothing else about him, and he ain't gonna say nothing else about me. You know what I mean? So I don't want nobody to take no clip of this and be like, he said he. Like I'ma just leave that where it's at, cause me and him, we on cool terms. We got each other number. We text. You know what I'm saying? So I'ma be
I know.
wise. I took media training, nigga. You know I'm Master Yoda with this shit.
I'm not
Niggas
mad.
ain't. I know, but I'm just saying. Hey, I'm smart enough to know.
I get you
Hey,
say right here. And
when,
want me to ask you. They send me this shit, so I gotta ask. I only care about you, man, because you did a
nah,
whole. You've been in the game since you was a kid, and my thing is, black people need to know what you know. They need to know. I know you got a book out, and now I know that, so I got to read that. So people need to know about black people that did great shit, man, and did it from the bottom. And that's my thing here. I try to turn the negative to positive, because
right,
my negative to positive. So that's how I try to do it. I try to go here, but we all about here. We ain't trying to do no other shit. I already knew you would say that. I wanted you to
right.
say that right here, because it's all good for me. I need all that information. Favorite collabo, you did Cameron, you did 50 Cent. Who's your favorite collabo?
Man, my favorite collab. Okay, it's two, because one is favorite collab just a period, and one is favorite collab to perform. So my favorite collab got to be with me and Busy Bone, because the way that happened, we ain't scared first. And then I'm like, man, I got this beat, man. I want to do an R&B song for Screw. You could talk about Easy on it, and I'm gonna talk about Screw. And he was like, man, I'm just gonna do the hook, and you just talk about DJ Screw. And so I got We Ain't Scared, and then I got Busy Bone to do another record. We did two records that night. That's why he on two records on Underground Legend. So that was my favorite collab, because he was like, man, give me some Hennessy. Man, I got him, 2 pints of Hennessy, man. He drunk some of that shit, took his shirt off, and went in the booth and tore that hoe up. Now, my favorite collab to perform is Like a Pimp with David Banner, because me collaborating with David Banner, it opened up my mind to be able to create music a little bit different, because in Texas we laid back, you know what I mean? We play MA, you know what I'm saying? We laid back, but like, he from Mississippi, but he influenced by Atlanta crunk shit, so when Banner on stage, that motherfucker might go in the crowd with no shoes on, socks, go take somebody bike. He might climb on the Raptors. He might climb on a basketball pole. He go be jumping up and down. So rocking with Banner made me a better performer as well, because I'm like, okay, I can have a lot more fun. I ain't got to be up there looking like no mannequin panicking. I could be moving and grooving, man. So my favorite collab to perform is Like a Pimp, man, with Banner or without him, but most likely with him is the best, you know what I mean? But
That's hard, though. That shit, that beat,
yeah,
that shit's hard. Shout out to the real. Dave Banner's one of my favorite people. He transformed. And he went from negative to positive. I'm trying to do that, but I struggle. That's why we highly dysfunctional. Tell me a highly dysfunctional. Can I get one highly dysfunctional? You made a lot of money, man. Highly dysfunctional shit.
What about it?
Shit, give me some highly dysfunctional shit. I just spit some food out. Shout out to the real. Give me some highly dysfunctional shit. Shit you've been through. Give me some story.
Man, I've been through just a lot of,
Crazy.
a lot of snakes, man. It's a lot of people. It's a lot of people in this industry, man, that promise you things, man, and you call a phone, man. I call it industry talk. Industry talk is this: when a motherfucker in your face at the club, man, you a legend. I want to work with you, bro. Take my number. Then you get their number. You text them, hey, what's up? This lock me in. This Flip. They don't respond. They don't respond. They promise you all this shit, and then they come back to your city and end up seeing you. It'd be like they seen a ghost. They'd be like, oh shit. It's like I can walk in anybody's dressing room. Whoever is in my city, I can get right next to you. So when I see them again, they be like, oh man, what's up? How you been, man? I be like, hey, I hit you. Oh man, they come up with these excuses, but I don't give a fuck about that shit no more. Like in this industry, man, if a person promise you something, they go do something for you, you better get that shit right then and there and make sure you got your paperwork, because motherfuckers out here playing games that I don't play.
And that's a fact. And I don't even know shit, but I know that's true. Because
Yeah.
been coming across you. This was beautiful. And I got to know one thing, because, you know what I'm saying, I'm a fan at heart. So I'm here from a fan perspective. This is all my nostalgia. This is prison shit. When you came, I was in prison. That's why I said all this. Jay Prince, he's like a voice to me. Whenever I hear his post, I hear the nigga like, yo, I hit a nigga like it's Gotham City. So how is it, man?
Right.
That's your big homie. That's your people.
Mm-hmm.
Such a legend like Jay Prince, man, and that influence, and how does that help you in business? And then get back
Man.
one at a time.
Yeah, Jay Prince, one of my mentors. I learned a lot from him. How to move, how to, you know, stand up for yourself, how to take a little, make a lot, how to take a lot, make a lot. You know what I mean? Like I got fighters, I got boxers, I got land in the ranch like he got. Um, we always wear all black, you know what I'm saying? A lot of my family's Black Panthers, so we wear black. We was rocking black anyway, but I learned a lot from him, man. Jay Prince, man, shit, if it wasn't for him, man, and what they did, they showed me that you could do it on your own and ride Rolls Royces and put your people on and have a hundred, be 100 deep and have everybody with a chain on there rep your shit, man. It's Clovers everywhere, Clover gang. There's a lot of Clovers around the world and a lot of people that support my movement, man. And you about to see a whole bunch of more Clovers, man, because we about to do some other shit, man. I'm in the tech world, like I was telling you, bro. Shells.com, Shells app. It's an app that's for your phone. It turns your phone into an iCloud computer. I already linked with the Houston mayor. At my high school, we doing some stuff, you know what I mean? Like, this shit is like next level shit. Like, it's gonna be worth billions of dollars, bro. So I'm telling you now, man, shout out to King Lee, man. We own that tech world shit, man. I'm telling you, that's where the money is, man.
Everybody, I'm here
H-Town.
to do it. So shout out to the real. What's next for Lil Flip?
I gotta finish my movie. King Life movie. It's gonna be dope. I'm taking my time with it. The soundtrack is like 90% done. I got a few more records I gotta do. You know what I'm saying? There's gonna be some surprises on there. It's gonna be a lot of, surprises in the movie as well. And I'm taking my time, man, because a lot of people, they never really got to see the full side of me, my directing skills, like Game Over and my videos. I direct my own videos and come up with the treatments. Like,
that's a
but
fact. I heard producing all type of shit, podcast.
yeah. So
That's again too.
So I'm about to just show them, like, we about to unload the clip, back-to-back movies, documentaries coming, and my clothing line for the kids coming. Like we grinding, man. We working smart, bro. That's all I'm on. I'm in my movie bag right now. I'm on flex mode, man.
Shout out to the real. Yo, it's been a beautiful time. I'm out in Houston. I told you they got a problem. Thank you. I loved it.
Let's do it. Hey, man, shout out to the real, man. This is highly dysfunctional. My name is Flip Mayweather, Mr. Exotic Pop, Mr. Shells.com, and I approve this message. Yiddy!
Let me ask you one thing. You're a karate expert. I did fighting too. I did UFC. Okay. I'm a champion. I had big things, but I went to jail. So how was that fighting thing? Because a lot of rappers can't fight, but you can.
I love it. Yeah, I took Taekwondo for 8 years. I'm a 3rd-degree black belt, and I boxed for 2 years. And I played every sport.
Can't believe that.
Yeah, like that's why my knuckles got a lot of fucking scars on the motherfuckers. Like I was the motherfucker that bullied the bully. Like, I didn't like people picking on people that couldn't defend themselves. You feel what I'm saying? And I took that shit to heart, man. Like when I was younger, man. But yeah, I love that shit, man. It just trained you mentally, man. I be on some Denzel Equalizer shit, nigga. I go in the room, I'm looking at my clock, I'm like, all right, which niggas in here? All right, okay, that's the cool niggas. Okay, nigga, I'm scanning the room, nigga. Fuck all that, nigga. Equalizer, nigga.
Shout out to the real.
Yeah.
I love that shit, man. Thank you. And you know what I'm saying? I'm a fighter too. And you know what I'm saying? I'm getting back into it. And I just wanted to hear your take on it. Because I looked at your story and I kind of forgot. Because I'm doing live. And, sometimes I forget to ask things. Shout out. They wrapping me up. Shout out to the real. Lil Flip. Thank you. I had a beautiful interview, man. I hope to see you around again.
Hey, it's all to the G, my guy. In real life. Thank you, bro. Be safe. Appreciate you having me. And shout out to my manager, Derek, for hooking this up, man. We got the junket